Your neighbor just pulled up in a brand new truck, blacked out, chrome wheels, probably cost 60 grand. And you're sitting there thinking, what does this guy do for a living? Because you've got the same job, same neighborhood, same life. But you're driving a car that makes a weird noise every time you turn left. Here's what nobody tells you about that truck. He can't afford it. Like, literally cannot afford it. There's a 70% chance he's paying over $1,000 a month for that thing, and another 30% chance he's underwater on the loan, meaning he owes more than it's worth. That truck isn't a flex. It's a trap, the car payment trap, and it's swallowing people whole right now. People who think they're making smart decisions, people who did the math, people who negotiated hard at the dealership. Doesn't matter. The trap doesn't care. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how that trap works, why dealerships are basically casinos with better lighting, and the 3 questions that reveal the true cost of any car before you sign anything. Plus, at the end, I'll give you the exact words to say that make car salespeople back off immediately. Let's get into it. $748. That's the average monthly car payment in America right now. Not for a BMW, not for a Mercedes, for a regular car, a Camry, a CR-V. Cars your parents bought for $18,000 now cost people $738 every single month. And that's just the loan. Add insurance, add gas, add the repair bill that hits right when your warranty expires, add the new tires, add the registration fees nobody budgeted for. Real number? Over $1,100 a month, just to get to work and back. That's $13,000 a year vanishing into something that loses value every single day. Something that's worth 20% less the moment you drive it off the lot. But here's the part that really messes with people. The time bomb. The average car loan is now 70 months. That's almost 6 years. Some people are signing 84-month loans. 7 years of payments for a car that'll be worth half its value in 3. Let that sink in. 7 years. You finance a car today, you're still making payments when your kid goes from kindergarten to middle school. You'll change jobs twice, move houses, maybe get married or divorced. And through all of it, that payment follows you. Why would anyone agree to this? Because of one trick. One simple, brilliant, evil trick that dealerships perfected decades ago. They don't sell cars, they sell payments. When's the last time a salesperson said, "This car costs $42,000? They don't. That number sounds big scary. Your brain rejects it. Instead, they say, "We can get you in this for just $599 a month." $599 sounds fine. That's manageable. That's like a nice dinner out every week. 2 grocery runs, your old car payment plus a little extra. You can handle that. Here's what they don't say. That's $599 over 84 months. Plus interest? That's $50,316. For a $42,000 car, you just paid $8 grand extra in interest alone and felt like you got a deal. You probably shook hands. Maybe they gave you a keychain. Meanwhile, the finance manager is in the back room celebrating. This is the game. Make the monthly number small. Stretch the term long. Hide the total cost. Let your brain do the rest. Your brain is terrible at multiplying $599 by 84. Dealerships know this. They've built an entire industry around it. And let me tell you this, if you don't know this, the auto delinquency rate is nearly 4%. That means 1 in 25 Americans with car loans have missed payments. They're falling behind, drowning. And these aren't irresponsible people. They did the math, signed the papers, thought they could handle it. The trap got them anyway. Average car payments are $734. Americans owe $1.6 trillion in auto loans. That's more debt than the entire GDP of Australia. Car loans can be a trap, pay in full, or don't buy at all. And they've got more tricks. Now let me tell you the 3 plays they run on you. Every dealership, every time. Same 3 plays. Play 1, confusion. You sit down at the desk. They pull out a paper with 4 boxes. Price, down payment, trade-in value, and monthly payment. Then chaos starts. They scratch numbers out, write new ones, flip the page over, circle things, cross things out, start fresh. This isn't negotiation. It's overloaded by design. When you're confused, you stop thinking critically. You just want it to end. So you grab onto the only number that seems simple, the monthly payment. Gotcha? Play 2, scarcity. Comment yes. If I am quoting these clever salespersons, absolutely the same. This price is only good today. I've got someone coming at 3 who's very interested in this exact car. My manager's in a good mood right now, but tomorrow, I can't promise anything. Almost always. They want you to sign before you think, before you go home and run the real numbers, before you sleep on it and wake up with clarity. It's called urgency is manufactured. Don't buy it. Play 3, the stretch. You push back on the payment. Too high. Can't swing it. The salesperson frowns, disappears to talk to the manager. You hear muffled conversation. He comes back smiling. Great news, I fought for you. Got you down to $549. You won, right? You negotiated. You got $50 off the monthly payment. No, they didn't lower the price. They stretched your loan from 60 months to 84. Your payment dropped. Your total cost exploded by thousands. You lost while feeling like a winner. That's the trap. All right, so we've talked about the tricks. We've talked about how they manipulate you. But knowing the problem isn't enough. You need a way to fight back. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you something called the true cost test. It's 3 simple questions, takes about 60 seconds, and it will expose any car deal for what it really is before you sign a single piece of paper. Seriously, write these down. Pause the video if you need to, screenshot it, save it in your notes app, whatever works. Because this little test is going to save you thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Let's go through them one by one. Question 1. What's the actual total I'm paying? See, dealerships love talking about monthly payments, but nobody ever asks the real question. What's the total amount coming out of my pocket by the time this is over? Here's the simple math. Take your monthly payment, multiply it by the number of months in the loan, and then add whatever down payment you made. So let's say you're paying $615 a month for 84 months, and you put $3,000 down. You pull out your phone, do the math real quick, and boom, $54,660. Wait, what? Yeah, that car with the $42,000 sticker price? You're actually paying almost $55,000 for it by the time you're done. That's $12,000 just gone, vanished into interest payments. And here's a pro tip. If the dealer hesitates when you ask for this number, or tries to redirect you back to the monthly payment, that's your sign. Walk out. They're hiding something. Question 2. What's my real monthly cost to own this thing? Okay, so you know your loan payment. But here's what most people forget. The loan payment is just the beginning. You've also got to pay for insurance. You've got to put gas in the tank. And cars break down. That's just reality. So you need to budget for maintenance and repairs too. Ask for a warranty for how long it is. So add these up. Your loan payment, your monthly insurance, what you're spending on gas, and throw in about $100 a month as a buffer for when stuff inevitably goes wrong. Using our example, $615 payment plus $180 for insurance, plus $200 for gas, plus $100 for maintenance. That's $1,095 per month, not $615. Over $1,000 every single month for 7 years straight. That's the real number. That's what owning this car actually costs. And if nobody's ever broken it down for you like this before, now you know why so many people end up broke. Question 3. What percentage of my income is this eating up? This one's the gut check, the reality slap. Take that real monthly cost, the $1,095, and divide it by your take-home pay, the money that actually hits your bank account after taxes. So if you're bringing home $4,500 a month and you're spending $1,095 on your car, that's about 24% of your income, almost a quarter of everything you earn, just to drive to work and back. Here's the rule that smart money people follow. If your transportation is eating up more than 15% of your income, you're buying too much car. Period. Financial advisors will tell you 10% is the sweet spot. Anything over 20%? That's what I call a wealth destroyer. At 24%, you're not driving the car. The car is driving you into stress, into living paycheck to paycheck, into the trap. Okay, so let's bring this home. Let's make it real. Say you're making $4,500 a month after taxes. Using the 15% rule, your total car cost, everything included, should be somewhere between $450 and $675, max. That means your actual loan payment needs to be around $300 to $400 a month, which means you're shopping for cars priced between $15,000 and $22,000. I know. That's not what you see on Instagram. That's not what your coworker pulls up in. That's not what the commercials show you. But here's what I've learned. Those people flexing expensive cars, they're either making way more money than you realize, or they're quietly drowning. Most of the time, it's the second one. You know what's actually cool? Not being broke, not checking your bank account with anxiety every time a bill comes through, having money left over at the end of the month, having options. That's cool. That's the goal. All right, now let's get to the part you've been waiting for, the script, the exact words that make car salespeople nervous. Here's the thing. You don't need to be some tough negotiator to win at the dealership. You don't need to yell. You need 3 sentences that flip the power dynamic completely. Phrase 1. When they ask what monthly payment you're looking for, they're going to ask this. It's like their favorite question. And most people just answer honestly. I don't know, maybe $500 a month? Big mistake. Because now they know exactly how to manipulate the numbers to hit that target while squeezing every extra dollar out of you. Instead, say this: I make decisions based on total out-the-door price, not monthly payments. What's your best number on this vehicle? One sentence. And suddenly the game changes completely. Now they can't hide costs in the monthly payment. Now they have to negotiate in real dollars. Phrase number 2, when they hit you with the pressure tactics. Remember the panic play? This deal is only good today. Someone else is looking at this car. All that nonsense. Here's your response. I don't make big financial decisions under pressure. If this deal's not available tomorrow, that's okay. I'll find another one. Say it calmly. Say it with a little smile. And then watch what happens. 9 times out of 10, that today-only deal will magically still be available next week. Funny how that works. Phrase number 3, before you sign anything. This is the most important one. Before your pen touches any paper, say this: I'm going to take this contract home overnight to review everything. That's it. You're not saying no. You're not being difficult. You're just being smart. And here's the test. If they push back, if they say the deal won't be available tomorrow, if they try to pressure you into signing right there, walk out immediately, because a legitimate deal doesn't expire at midnight, and their reaction tells you everything you need to know. And that's all for today. Make sure you hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of these kinds of videos. Thanks for watching.